So yesterday I bought 3 boxes of CDs from someone who called me up, and actually the day before. It was too hot though. Anyway, I'm going to go through the CDs, let you know my thoughts as I go through them. I've already gone through this box. This is a smaller box here of the CDs that I bought, but I've already gone through this box in terms of separating them from the better stuff from the good. I mean, the better stuff from the stuff that I know I've seen a lot of. But the other 2 boxes, which are over here, whoops, can't see it. There. I haven't necessarily done that. So this stack are ones that I've seen a lot of. So if you've been selling CDs, you know. So Collins, what is this one? Oh, is that? I just came across this Bublé before, Bassano. This one actually I'll put to the side because, as you may know from all of my videos, I like to put these together in a big lot to sell them on eBay. These are the 20th Century Masters, the Millennium Collection. If you get a bunch of these together, like 20, 30, 40 of them, you can sell them for good money on eBay as a lot. Some of them individually are worth some money as well, so I'll put that to the side. Helen Reddy, I'm actually going to look this one up just in case. I've seen this Tony Bennett a lot. Santana I've seen a lot. I'm actually going to create 2 different piles. One is for ones I want to check to see if I actually have it in stock. Kenny Loggins, Dean Martin, and ones that I'm pretty sure I already have in stock. I'm pretty sure I have over Troubled Water, but I'm going to check anyway. I have that one. The Best of the Moody Blues, I'll double check on that one. Pretty sure I have this Cat Stevens. Oh, I just put that one out. Santana, I think I have it, but I'll double check. Right, Michael Bublé. Actually, Hollywood Edition. I'm going to look that one up on Amazon just in case. Oops. I think I have this one, but I'm going to double check. Beach Boys. I don't believe I have that one in stock. Actually, I'm going to look that one up. 3 tenors. And then these are the better of this box. Some of these I already looked up on Amazon when he brought in everything. But by the way, it is Saturday, and I've had a decent amount of people in the store, but I am going through all these CDs while I'm here so that I can find the good stuff. So look, these are the better stuff, the very best. When you see the very best or the best of, I usually recommend looking those up. This is the very best of Neil Diamond. I don't think I have that one, but these are ones that I'm actually going to look up on Amazon. Andy Williams, and also ones that I haven't come across. This one, The Ventures, The Essential, Tony Bennett. I don't know. I might have that one. I'm actually going to check it. I have to go check my inventory. Here's what I'm going to look up as well. So all of these I'm going to scan on Amazon to see what they're going for. What is this one? Oh, right. The Jazz Artist. Very Best of Joe Cocker. This one. The Grassroots, which I believe is a 60s band. This one is actually worth money. I looked it up already on Amazon. It's probably one I'm going to sell individually on Amazon because it's not going to go for nearly as much in my store. I don't have a bunch of Burt Bacharach fans. This one I already looked up, but I'm going to look it up again just to get the idea of what it's going for. This is Paul Anka's 21 Golden Hits. Also, I haven't seen some of these before. I believe I've come across this one before. The Best of Neil Sedaka, Mamas and the Papas. That one I looked up is worth some money. This one I've had in the store. I might have it right now. I'm going to look it up anyway. The Very Best of Joe Hall Notes. I may have come across that before. The Best of Bond. I'll look that one up. This one. I've seen so many of these records. Bobby Darin. What do we got here? Three Dog Night. The Very Best of Chicago. So these are, a lot of these are going to go in my store. but I just need to know Tony Bennett's greatest hits of the 60s. I just need to know what they're going for on Amazon so I can get an idea of how to price them for my store. So the rest of these were, a lot of them were Spanish language CDs. So stuff like, oh well, some of it's Mexican from Mexico, but most of it's actually from South America and Spain. And there's also some stuff from Portugal. So that's what this is. I'm gonna have to go through this. Most of this I'm actually gonna look up, scan. I've seen that before. I know that's not worth much, but most of this I'm gonna scan. There's a few I found in here that were already worth some money, and some of them I'm gonna need to check on Amazon as well as eBay to see what they're going for. So it's a lot of Spanish. Yeah. So I'm gonna go through all that, and here's everything stacked. Spanish, English, a lot of it's soul and funk, Brazilian. There's some that don't have barcodes, so I'm going to look through those and share with you the best stuff I find. Here's where I am so far with this CD lot, which came from those 3 boxes right there. I didn't tell you how much I spent on it. It was $75. And interestingly enough, I think that was too much. He might have taken less because when I offered $75, he seemed surprised. So I usually ask, well, what do you want to get for it, right? Or what are you looking to get, or how much do you want for it, etc. But anyway, my negotiating wasn't that great. We didn't even negotiate, but I was initially thinking 100, and I was like, you know what, I'm going to go less based on what I saw. So I think I'll still do well. I have a bunch of lots to put on eBay here. These are all Spanish language groups. Los Cinco Latinos. This is Soledad. Argentine woman. This is Tamara, who I haven't seen her before. This is one Niña Pastori. She's got like 5 of them in there, so that's good. I also got Enrique Guzman, which is a DVD plus 3 CDs. I've seen that's sold on eBay, and all these individual ones for eBay here. There's an Italian one, and the rest of them I think are in Spanish. That one might be Portuguese. And then these I'm thinking about putting together. We got Roberto Carlos, we got Armando, we have Sandro. So these are all Spanish language. However, I came across this guy who has 3 CDs, so I'm thinking about putting that in a lot as well. The reason why is not because he sells like hotcakes, but I don't see any other lots of his. So that's usually a benefit as a seller when you can offer something like that together as a bunch or a bundle or a lot or whatever. It typically can work to your favor. I also have these 3 for Amazon. Rosario for $39.99. What is this? Oh, Los Panchos for $17, and this is Roberto Carlos for $34. So that's been good as well. And I have not got to this stack, which is all the English language stuff, which is a mixture of there's some soul and funk, but there's a lot of other stuff as well mixed in. So yeah, it's Saturday. It's not as hot as it was yesterday on Friday. Yesterday was ridiculous. As I was telling you guys, it was 107 degrees. And today was a little bit less, which, believe it or not, makes a difference, even though it was over 100. It's supposed to start dropping steadily until it gets to the 80s by about Wednesday, which will feel probably like the 60s to us. Probably feel almost cold. But anyway, so that was what today was like. I had a steady flow of people come in, so it was good. And because I got in that bunch of CDs, as well as I got roughly 4 bags of items for trade, and then I got a book donation here. There was some others that I'm going to put in Little Free Libraries. I have a whole box for Little Free Libraries, and that stack there is going to this store here, and that other stack's going to the second store. So I got through all that. Obviously, I'm not through these CDs yet. I still have a ways to go, but I'm glad I made a big dent and got through all those other books, which are represented down here. Those are all the ones I'm going to put on eBay, the individual books. And there's even some CDs there from my continuing saga of getting through all of the last of the 5 Gaylords or pallets of CDs. And yeah, and so that's where I am. So I have a lot of stuff that I can photograph, that I'm going to be able to photograph and list on eBay this week, which is great. Yeah, basically that's about it. I'm running out of things. I think my brain's a little scrambled because it was hot today. So that's 3 days in a row of it being super hot here in the store. People brought stuff this week, and also, of course, I still have the records I haven't started to go through yet, which will be, down the road once I get through everything else. But this next week is great because there's no holiday on Monday, so I get Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday to work to start, getting through as much of this stuff as I can. It'll probably end up being, I already have 9 items on eBay to ship for Monday. Obviously, we still have more than 24 hours to go, another day and a half before Monday morning when I need to ship everything. So I would be shocked if I didn't get more sales. So I'll have stuff to ship Monday, but then I will be coming back here to plan for next week, and then photograph everything I need to list, et cetera, and keep going through everything. So lots of stuff to do in my continuing effort to get to the point of, which I'm not there, to finally get through all of these CDs so they can be cleared out and sorted, etc. All the good stuff found and priced and cleaned and whatnot, and then continue to get through the records. But once I get through the CDs, then I can, like I've talked about for a long time now, finally deal with all these stacks and keep that process moving forward of selling off all of the CDs that I have kept for lots that should do really well, including all these CDs over here. Just craziness. But I continue to move towards that goal, which of course, as you can see, as I continue to get new stuff, is makes it harder to finally get through all of these, which 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Still have 8 boxes of CDs to go there, which I'm thankful for, but at the same time, it's a lot. And this is something that I wanted, and I've talked about this before, but I know some of you might be starting out or recently, let's say less than a year into reselling, and you may or may not have a challenge of finding enough to sell. And if it's media, there's tons of it out there. You just gotta get good at finding it. And for me, it was creating this steady flow of new inventory with my store, which is obviously a lot of work, as you can see, but it's done really well. And not only does this place make money, it also, brings in a lot of new inventory as I continue to share with you. And I'm not even trying to get new inventory. It just comes here just by the sheer fact that I've been here long enough, and Google gives me love. People find me by searching and all of that. So keep that in mind. Tell people what you do, and you'd be surprised at what happens. All right, guys, I'll see you in the next video. Have a good day. Have a good week. Keep hustling.